Right, Kickstarter wise, Ben, we have a Kickstarter we want to let people know about from Mystical Games called AVGhost.
Yeah, this one looks really, really cool. So this one's by Mystical Games. It's on Kickstarter right now. It's got about 15 days left at the time of this show going out as well. It's all funded already, and they're going through stretch goals right now. But it's a board game for 1 to 4 players. It's a big cooperative venture, so it's good for solo play as well, which is good, as we were talking about at the start of the show. And there are 6 different cases for you to play through, where you are going to be playing as investigators going out to try and solve ghostly goings-on and defeat ghosts and monsters and all kinds of things like that. It's all supported by a digital app. And the really big selling point of the game is that you play it in the dark. So each of the different characters has a base on the bottom which has a little light built into it. Right. And this is your flashlight that you use to look around the rooms and everything like that. Before you start the game, before you turn off the lights and everything, you actually have to go around at the start of the case, putting down all your equipment, looking for sort of like all those weird sound recordings and that kind of thing. It's like EMF and that kind of weird stuff, right? And then you turn off the lights and things start to go bump in the night. And you're sort of wandering around these passageways trying to work out how you're going to stop the ghost and all this kind of things like that. The other really cool thing about that I thought was really fun is that for certain aspects of the game, so certain clues that you have to find and certain ghosts that you have to defeat, you actually have to go around and use little filters that you put in front of your flashlight on your miniature, which will change the color of your light to defeat certain ghosts. So they've got some really cool, funky little things in there. And for someone who really likes Portrait at the House of the Hill, I think this is that kind of like next level up. And I love the look of it from some of the stuff we've been seeing in some of the previews and stuff like that. And of course, the little gameplay videos they've got on their Kickstarter page too. As I say, it sounds really interesting. They've got 6 different cases for you to get stuck into, each of them with their own sort of like themes to it as well. There's sort of like a little bit of a randomly set up to like how the board works, the board works and stuff as well, which I thought was really good. And of course, through stretch goals, they're going to be hopefully looking to add a lot more cases into the mix, and of course, lots of new investigators and monsters at the same time as well. But yeah, just something that's a little bit quirky, a little bit different, a little bit sort of weird as well, which I thought was really good. And yeah, something to go and check out on Kickstarter if you want to see something a little bit, off the wall.
Fantastic. I really like the little bits of innovation now that are continuing to creep in to the Kickstarters and board games. So I'm with you on that one, Ben. I want to play that. So we'll see if we can get our hands on it at some point and maybe sit down and get a let's play.
I think it'd be so much fun.
It will. I don't know how on earth we'd film it, but we'll work it out.
Scooby-Doo. It's got like the little change in the lights with the gels and stuff is appealing. Just those little interesting bits.
Yeah.